The Story of George Washington by Hannah Evans. George Washington was born on February 22, 1732, in Virginia. Little is known about his childhood. However, it is documented that he was homeschooled during part of his childhood. When he was a teenager, he became a surveyor, most notably working hand in hand with Lord Fairfax. On January 6, 1759, George Washington married Martha Dandridge Custis. The two never had any children of their own, though she brought with her a daughter and a son from a previous marriage. In 1761, George Washington inherited Mount Vernon, one of Virginia's most prominent estates, as the last remaining heir of the Washington family after his brother Lawrence and Lawrence's daughter and wife had all passed away. Mount Vernon was George Washington's home for the remainder of his life. He designed an expansion for the home, which turned it into the elaborate mansion that we are familiar with today. On June 15, 1775, the Second Continental Congress appointed George Washington as the commander of the Continental Army forces that were assembling. During the Revolutionary War, his leadership skills helped secure a victory for the colonies. Though he had many close calls, he was never seriously wounded in battle. He is probably best known for famously leading his troops across the Delaware River on Christmas Day in 1776 to launch a surprise attack on the British. George Washington was the first president of the newly founded United States of America. He was elected unanimously to two presidential terms in 1789 and 1792. He chose not to accept nomination for a third term, desiring instead to retire to his beloved Mount Vernon. He would remain there until he died on December 14, 1799, at the age of 67, after falling ill days earlier. George Washington was an American hero and someone truly admired by many for his bravery, leadership, and loyalty to his country. A monument was erected in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, and it is now known as the Washington Monument in his honor.